All right, y'all. Sorry if you heard me fiddling around. I forgot to mute the mic actually. But anyway, what is going on, people? It is your boy, MrTalbain, and as soon as I fix this camera, we're gonna get started. So, it's a new week. You know, last week we beat Romeo's a Dead Man, so we're gonna go back a generation, and play some East 8, Lacrimosa of Donna. I streamed this briefly, like just to kind of test it out, you know, see if I would like it. It was on sale one day, and I had nothing really to do on Facebook gaming, so lo and behold, that is what we played for, I think, a couple of hours, I think, until it was, I know I had something to do that day or something, so I was like, let me just play something real quick before I head on out and give you guys something to watch, I guess, for a bit. But anyways, I have been playing a couple of East games. Been on a little bit of a kick, if you will. Been playing East Memoir Oath and Felghana, which I believe is a remake of East 3, which has now been remastered and put on modern platforms. So I'm playing it on Switch too, but they have it on, I think, every major platform and PC. So you can definitely get cracking on it if you want to play an older school East game. East 8 in conjunction came out back, I think 2018, 2019 maybe. I know it came out around the time the Switch, like it was like within the first year of the Switch coming out. So maybe even 2017 or late 2017 or 2018, if anything. I don't remember it coming out any later than that, to be honest. Just because, like, the person who spoke about it that I know, I remember hearing about it around that time frame. But anyway, I did play a little bit of it. I did really like it. East is very fun. They're not very, like, they do have stories, but they're not like text heavy like the Trails games are. So you definitely will get that action and gameplay in along with the story. I think it has a perfect blend for an action RPG, in my opinion. So I'm definitely very excited to kind of really sink my teeth into this one. This one is considered, to my knowledge, from what I've looked up, it's considered the best in the franchise. It's considered the best game in the franchise for most people. It's this one and 7 that I hear about a lot. But I don't know where you could play E7. I think it's still on PC, but maybe I'll wait because, to be honest, they are remastering a lot of them. So who knows? It may even come up again at some point. So there is that. But so I'm pretty excited to play this one. Now, before we get started, there is actually something I forgot to do off stream that I'm going to do now. It shouldn't take too long, but I am going to do a premature BRB because I need to go do that like right now. So I'll be right back. Stay tuned. I'll be back shortly. right, sorry about that, y'all. Anyway, as I was saying, what's going on, Kane? As I was saying, yeah, people say this is the best East game, so we're here to find this out. I also have East Origin and East Memories of Celceta. I've heard Memories of Celceta is very divisive. Some people love it, some people hate it. But we'll see. We'll see how that one works out. I'm actually going to wait on that one. I'm going to wait on the remake or the remaster that they're making because it's coming out. It's right around the corner, and they'll probably have improvements for current consoles. I do have the original Memories of Celceta for PC, though. So we'll see how that works out. But in any case, let's go on ahead and start up East 8. Lacrimosa of Dirt. No, I'm playing. Let's see what we got here. There you go. Grab my controller. Falcom. Ah, yes. NIS America. I do wonder why they stopped, what's it called, publishing the games here. I know, what's it called, Gung Ho now publishes the remakes for Trails in the Sky, so we'll see how that works. But anyways, that's a whole nother conversation for another day. Let us get started. Now, because I do like the challenge of East, I'm going to play it on hard mode. I know that is going to make some things probably more difficult for me, which is fine. But I'm not doing Nightmare and Inferno. I didn't even know that was a mode. I knew Nightmare was always a mode for people, but Inferno is crazy. Anyways, go ahead and hit up that hard mode for it. We are not the tools of any higher power. Each of us is the very embodiment of free will. Even so, there comes a time in every man's life when he must answer a call to destiny beyond human understanding. How will you respond when that moment strikes you? Truly, nothing is more awe-inspiring than one who... Damn. I can't read out loud as fast as I can. I had hoped to embody such an ideal myself. Even now, many decades later, my awe for her remains unwavering. Look at Adol Kristen falling in love? The adventurer? What does that mean? What does that mean, Adol? The Owl of Saren. Of course, every East game I've played, these motherfuckers are on the ship for some reason. Him and his homie Dogi. Passenger liner Lombardia. It's kind of interesting, even though it's not a how can I put it? Even though it's not related to Trails at all, you can definitely see that Falcom uses similar assets and stuff for it. Adol Kristen.
Yo, Adam, you taking a break too?
Of course.
Whew, what a nice breeze.
Dogi. Does Dogi not have a last name, I guess? I didn't know that. I didn't realize that.
Wouldn't believe how suffocating it gets in the cargo hold. Gotta say, that uniform looks pretty good on you. Awfully nice of them to let us hitch a ride to Arisia in exchange for work. They got me moving cargo around and you helping out as a sailor on this voyage.
Mm-hmm.
I'd They're even paying and feeding us too. Pretty sweet deal if you ask me.
Very true.
Yeah.
Man, that Captain Barbaros. He looks intimidating, but he's a good man. Dependable too. Thanks to him, we'll be able to hit the next stop on our journey once we dock.
I like how Dogi's dialogue is literally just him talking about what we're doing next. And also breaking the fourth wall, technically. I remember in Oath of Felghana, he's like, yeah, the girl always falls for you. We know this. We know that's what's gonna happen. I'm like, alright, bro.
I'm a little sad we gotta say goodbye to Xandria. But there's no time to be moping when adventure's waiting for us. I'm looking forward to it, buddy.
Prologue, Night on the Gate Sea. Said my man.
So, Adam, what is our next stop anyway? Once we dock in Sunyan, Greek is just around the bend.
Wherever the wind may take us is crazy.
Are you a poet now, or are you trying to talk like Luta? If you ask me, I would have preferred heading west, along the coast of Africa.
Whoa, whoa! Are you guys voyaging to Altago?
Ah, Cathu.
What the fuck kind of name is Cathu, dog? First of all, they just... I've never heard of that in my life.
Here we are. Adel has always been looking for a way to get to Altago.
Unbelievable! You do know about the conflict between the Kingdom of Altago and the Roman Empire, don't you? Roman Navy vessels are pretty much the only ships that can enter that region of the sea.
Uh-huh.
I heard that you're an adventurer. That just seems reckless.
Yeah, well, there's never a dull moment when I'm tagging along with this guy. Adel can't walk more than 3 steps without stepping in some kind of adventure. What do you say, Cathu? You like tagging along too?
Thanks, but I'll pass. Anyway, you two, break time's almost over. Doki, I need you to get back to work in the cargo hold.
Back on the clock already, huh? No problem. I'll head down right now.
Bye.
Catch you later, Adol.
No, Doki can handle the rest of the work on his own. Please go see Captain Barbaros. He told me to send you to his quarters once your job was finished. The captain's quarters can be found at the quarterdeck, near the stern of the ship.
Alright. Got all the controls here, man. Menu DLC tab. Do I still have access to it? Figure out how to get the Wi-Fi on the iPad from my iPhone. Oh, so you just did a hotspot? That's pretty cool. You should be able to just connect directly to, or unless it's... I don't know how the Wi-Fi works over there. Don't listen to me. Oh, yeah. Okay. So this is all the stuff I got when I, for when I bought the game. I have bought it on sale, but it comes with a lot of stuff. Came with all sorts of shit. But you know what? I'm not going to use it. But I clicked on it from my phone and it shows me the password. Oh, okay. Sweet. This man.
Yes.
I have an important passenger staying in this room. Of course you do. I do love the extra costumes. Yeah, I might do the costumes, but nothing. A lot of that stuff is like extra items and stuff, so I might not do that. Also, did you see Trails in the Sky 2? The release date is September 17th.
Northeast. Engage!
So if you haven't beaten the first chapter, now's the time. I was playing it last night, getting through it little by little. I'm sure I'll get through it before the second one comes out, so.
Yeah.
Ah, Adol. Thank you for coming. Please, have a seat.
It's a weird head. A weirdly shaped head. Captain Barbaros.
As I recall, you introduced yourself to me as an adventurer. Tell me, do you know of the Isle of Seiren? No. Understandable. The Gate to Sea is home to many islands, after all. She's a treacherous sea to navigate. More ships than I can count have run afoul of her jagged islands. But the Isle of Seiren has a particularly fearsome reputation. For you see, every ship that approaches the island sinks by some mysterious happenstance.
Uh-huh. Mysterious, huh?
Yes, its surrounding waters are perilous to navigate. But that alone does not explain why so many ships sink. About 5 years ago, a Roman vessel conducting an exploratory voyage approached the island. The sea was calm that day, and ran afoul of nothing. Yet I heard it was pulled under all the same. Grecian mythology speaks of monsters called Sirens, which lure ships to their doom. The pirates who first discovered that island
So sirens.
declared it cursed ground and named it accordingly.
Maybe.
I didn't expect you to ask that. Unfortunately, no one alive knows the answer to that question.
Huh.
The unlucky ones who have set foot on the island were never seen or heard from again.
Interesting.
Even the saltiest sailors to voyage the Gate to Sea can tell you nothing about the island. I cannot approach the island, but when we pass by it, I will let you know. It seems my tale did not but stoke the fires of your adventurous spirit. I share this tale with every new member of my crew. When I first told Catherine, he was so frightened that he refused to leave his quarters. But I see you're made of sterner stuff than he, lad. Now then, I'm sorry to keep you so long, but I've a favor to ask of you.
I like how every person that's supposed to be buff is just a fucking refrigerator build. Like, why are they built? Like, Dogi's built like a refrigerator too. And so is this guy.
I insist on holding a small welcome party whenever new passengers come aboard. I want you to attend the party and provide security. Don't worry. I'm merely being cautious.
Uh-huh.
As captain, it's my responsibility to ensure that every passenger aboard my ship is safe.
Fair.
Please, speak to Catherine for the details about your assignment. I know you won't let me down at all.
This is by far the best ship I've ever been on. Yes, I mean, right? I've been all it's a perfect
But
getaway.
time to have a dinner party with all the characters that'll be in your party, somewhat.
Hey, look at this guy. Come on.
Good evening, passengers. I'm Captain Barbaros. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you for choosing the Lombardia for your seafaring needs. with 4 masts and at 50 melia in length. This vessel is the largest of the passenger ships that voyage between Xandria and Arisia.
Look at that guy. Look at that buff guy. Box. Motherfucker's a goddamn Amazon package. Like, what the... What is going on? So you're providing security. Let's go over your responsibilities. I need you to patrol the passenger compartment and the main deck. Keep a close watch for any passengers who seem suspicious or dangerous. It's possible. After all, we have a lot of guests on board this village. Make sure you chat them up. You might hear some interesting stories that way. But don't forget that these people are our guests, so please be respectful towards them. Well, aren't you enthusiastic? Anyway, looks like the captain's almost done with his speech. I'll do my part and start patrolling the cargo hold. We'll meet up later, Otto. Anyway, that's enough out of me. Please feel free to mix and mingle among yourselves as we continue our voyage. I bid you all a wonderful evening. Look at Dogi. Yeah, look at this guy. Good thing I made it on board. But where the hell is that damn fool? If I hadn't known this was going to happen, I would have arranged to meet up beforehand. Buff niggas. Quiet niggas. Talk to unassuming old lady. Nice. Foppish old man? Young man? Sorry. Sharing a feast with commoners is more pleasant than I had expected. Right. What are you talking about? Yeah, we're supposed to eat while standing. I assume this means we can eat as much as we want. Time to eat till I make back the ticket price. Fair enough. Can't believe how worked up these stupid adults are getting over a party. Oh, this is boring me to sleep. Maybe I'll explore the cargo hold. Alright, you're gonna get caught up in there.
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh, they get to toss back a few after work? Hell yeah. Who's this guy? Wario over here, bro? This one is the definition of mediocre. You there, what are you just standing there for? You should be bringing me a fine meal. I heard that this was a fine passenger vessel, but it fairly reeks of the lower class. Yeah? Twin moons. Admit, I was a little nervous about traveling by ship, but we had a lovely trip and my wife looks so happy right now, so it was all worth it. I hope this feeling lasts forever. Yeah? Thanks to my husband, we enjoyed a very nice trip abroad, and now we're heading home in this marvelous ship. I feel like the luckiest girl in all of Arisia. Alright, check in here. Oh boy. Blonde girl? That's blonde hair? Ooh, why is he aboard this ship? My word, he always treats me like I'm a helpless child. Let's be talking about the butler. What do you want? You look suspicious.
Yes.
I won't deny that, but I don't waste time on people who just barge into rooms without even knocking first. So unless you have business with me, get out. Make sure you shut the door behind you quietly. This guy. I remember when I was playing, I did like his weapon. It was like a bayonet rifle or something like that. It's pretty dope. There you go.
What's up?
How'd you manage to get out of working the galley? What patrol duty? Sounds like the perfect job for you. I mean, we're still trying to figure out where to go for our next big adventure. You'll probably hear some interesting stories while you're patrolling this big old ship. Who knows, maybe you'll hear something that'll lead us to our next adventure. Let me know if you hear anything interesting. Yeah, little did we know. Okay. The breeze feels nice. Great weather and a clear starry sky. Wait for me, my darling Crete. I'm coming home. Yeah? Captain's quarters. Oh, this is... What a great find. I'm part of the crew too. Who's that? Oh, it's you. You must be the newbie on board, huh? It may not look like it, but I'm actually a pretty seasoned sailor myself. Man, if you don't get your ass on somewhere. Anyway, I'm gonna report to the captain. Why don't you tidy up or something, huh? What? You probably can't tell, but I'm very busy. Yeah, what'd you take, girl? The little girl ran off somewhere. She get inside. Alright, if you say so, dog. I like that jumping sound for some reason. It's like, shh. Hey, Adol, how's the security patrol going? That's so. That's good to hear. After all, we have a lot of interesting people aboard. Looks like it's going to be another day of calm waters and smooth sailing. By the way, the captain has been looking for you. I was just there. I think he said we're about to pass by something soon. He should be back in his quarters by now. Why don't you pay him a visit? Sounds good, Adol. I'll continue my patrol for a little while longer. Oh, there you are. I'm sorry to bother you. I understand how busy you are right now. Just wanted to let you know that we're about to pass it. That's right. The Isle of Saren. The sky is clear tonight, so you may be able to see the island's silhouette. The Isle of Saren is about 500 square Carmelia. How do you say that? A mountain range roughly 2,000 style Melia high stretches across the island's center. Since we're about to pass by, I figured you'd want to see it.
Huh?
Yeah, what is that?
What's happening?
I don't know, sir. We seem to have run afoul of something.
Not run afoul.
Possible. We're in open waters. Assess the situation at once.
Aye, aye, sir.
We're quite a distance from the island. It couldn't be. What is that? Huh? What's going on?
Doo-doo-doo-doo. Of course, it's raining all of a sudden, too. It wasn't raining, or... The fuck is that?
At this rate, the ship will be destroyed!
Oh no! Not the tentacles. Why did he get a tentacle of the unknown? My boy hit that dodge like. That's how we dodging?
Take this!
Let me get that as a ringtone watch. And of course, press A to attack, press Y to lock on. Oops. Oops. Press B to jump. Press A while ascending to do a jump attack. Right. It's like the instructions are the opposite of what I'm actually being told to do.
Aren't you a skilled one?
No, not Wario again.
Wow, so dashing. That was amazing!
Nice work. I can always count on you, Adol. What was that thing anyway? Looked like a tentacle from some kind of giant squid.
Yeah, for real. I wonder, will we be able to play with Dogi in this one? Or is he not playable in this one? Like, I know he's playable in some games and not in others, so that's why I always wonder. Kraken taking us somewhere or something? Oh!
Oh
God! Oh!
Someone help me! Oh, come on! Damn it!
Everybody getting smited off the ship, one by one. Oh. And they died. They all died. That's it. That's the other. Oh, never mind. Oh, what was that? Not the twin moon. Oh, we got an actual anime intro this time. Sorta, kinda. Some stuff it seems full anime. Some stuff it seems like the old style Falcom where they had like almost a Tomy game level animation. Is that what's on the island, man? Dragons, chicken, wyvern. That's a bird, wyvern thing. Not the bird. All the other unsavory characters, man. Was it a shadow that just was like slid by? Oh, there go Miss Booty Shorts herself. Actually kind of cold. Put on my hoodie. There's a T-Rex ore. I remember running into that thing when I did stream it the last time. Fucking got smited. Ricotta. Are you okay? She was so fun to play. Nice. Chapter 1, The Isle of Sari. Saren. And of course, that all ends up some beach resort. Beach island resort somewhat. Where am I? You seem to have washed ashore on some unfamiliar beach. There are no signs of other people. All you can hear is the gentle sound of crashing waves. My man got the fucking the Asics on. You see them shoes he got on? Got the fucking running shoes on, the Brooks. Yeah, my boy got them Asics on, bro. Or the On Clouds. Y'all know the ones who. Some of y'all know the running shoes, right? That rusty sword. Among the debris that has washed ashore, you find an old sword sticking out of the sand. Will I take the sword? Yes. Man, if y'all don't get out of my face, bro. Hold on, bro. I can't equip it yet. I like the music, man. He's always got the tunes. Alright, so we're learning how to use skill. It costs SP to use. Basically, you hold RB, press A or whatever the hell. You need to be on your guard here. Set your skills just to be safe. Sonic Slap. Why does he look like that picture of the fucking Pepe frog about to punch? Come on, man. That fucking meme picture that people put up when somebody's about to punch the shit out of somebody. That's what Adol looking like right now. If he didn't have the sword in his hand, it'd look just like it. There has to be a gif or something. Not a gif, but like a meme picture of Adol just in that pose, but without the sword. You've been adrift so long that exhaustion is starting to set in. It's dangerous to stay here. Continue on ahead. It was just posted. Somebody posted Adol or like just that picture in general? Actually, I'm not in Foxy's Discord, so I didn't see it. Hell, I don't even have Discord anymore, so I'm definitely not in that bitch. I do plan on making a new Discord just for my content creation, though. So you'll probably get an invite to that. And then it'll be a ghost town, just like the last one. Someone uses it often? Oh, I bet. People be using punching gifts like the motherfuckers have actually fought a day in their life. Alright, let's go. Man said, I need the water, bro. Adol found a clear water stream and drank from it to quench his parched throat. With each sip he took, Adol's exhaustion slowly washed away. Nice. Okay, this does not work in dungeons to bring medicine. Oh, okay. So I guess there's a distinction between the field stuff and the dungeon stuff in this game. That's pretty cool. I actually don't remember that too much. Alright. I gotta remember I'm playing in hard mode, so I actually do take more damage than probably usual. I got that red meat. Gotta remember these motherfuckers actually hit hard. Hey, man. What? Let me see what's over here first. Size enemies. You know what's funny? Those sounds, like the great and all that, is in the older East games too. So they did change the sounds when you kill enemies, which I find hilarious. I find that very funny, actually. Alright, let's go. Hey, yo?
Who's there?
Hey, man. Nah, ain't no fucking way. Yams a clock? Oh! Look, he closed his eyes and she still got mad at him. I remember this. He closed his eyes, bro. Bruh. What the? But she still managed to slap him. It's just crazy.
Word. Why must men be so disgusting, tactless, and so domineering too?
He didn't even do anything, bro.
Yes. Just like him.
Who's him, dog? She got her coochie's wet for somebody and she won't let it go.
There. I suppose I kept you waiting long enough.
Hello? I didn't even know you were there. Laxia. Yes, the blonde girl. Even though she's clearly a redhead, but whatever.
We should introduce ourselves at least. My name is Laxia of House Roswell, a noble family of Garmin. The ship I was traveling on sank, and I was cast adrift until I came ashore here. Now, who are you? Judging from your garb, you must have been a sailor aboard the Lombardia.
I'm an adventurer.
Well, Kristen, you say you're an adventurer?
Said this feeling this song captures is perfect for this beautiful exploration and fighting. I could say so.
Don't try to fool me. I narrowly escaped that disaster with my life. As a member of the Lombardia's crew, you need to tell me exactly what happened out there.
I don't know. I was fighting a squid man. Adol told about the giant tentacles that attacked the Lombardia.
You said your name was Adol, correct? So, you're telling me that these giant tentacles attacked and destroyed our ship?
Yes.
Do you expect me to believe such a bizarre story? How big a fool do you think me to be? Oh, wait a minute.
Why she all up in my face, man?
Do my eyes deceive me? Why do you remind me of... Beasts? When did they...
You weren't paying attention.
Okay.
You are certainly welcome to flee this fight. But no man or woman of Garmin would ever run from battle. I, Laxia von Roswell, shall enter the fray.
All enemies have a damage type that they are weak against. Slash damage is effective against soft enemies. Pierce is against aerial. Strike is effective against armor. So I'm guessing there's people with like hammers and shit you can have along with you. Okay. Attack an enemy with the damage type they are weak against to break them. Okay. Nice. Rare item drop will increase. The enemy takes increased damage from all damage types. Okay. Order allies to prioritize certain actions. Allies can be ordered to following certain behaviors. Press back to change their behavior as the situation demands. Oh, okay. Prioritize offense while sticking to the player. Stop attacking and prioritize evading enemy attacks. Okay. Alright.
Back. I will end you. Allow me.
Switch! I took you for an ordinary sailor, but your swordsmanship is rather impressive. Clearly, it was no accident that you managed to parry my attack. Your flattery won't work on me. Based on our current situation, this must be the territory of this beast. Let us relocate somewhere safer, Mr. Kristen. Why is she calling me Mr. Kristen? Huh? I'm just speaking common sense. Let's get one thing straight. Given the circumstances, a temporary alliance is our only rational course of action. But I don't trust you, not one bit. Do we understand each other? Good. Then stop wasting time and get moving. So, I mean, you be mean all you want. You just mad because I saw them yams. Well, I actually didn't even see the yams. I just saw the, you know, the lumps in the front. You know what I'm saying? Because, hey, her towel came off. It wasn't my fault. She tried to kill me. I don't know why she getting on my case about that, bro. That's crazy. Got the fucking gall to do that shit after she was the one caught unawares and tried to hit me. Man, that's crazy, bro. Oh, that's pretty cool. You can get their voice and stuff. That's pretty awesome, actually. You know, Falcom giving us all the deets on every fucking character in every game, whether they're important or not. As a matter of fact, the trails in the... So, I'm going to let y'all know right now, we're getting fucking ripped the fuck... If y'all haven't saw it already, we are getting gypped when it comes to the special edition for Trails in the Sky 2, and we have to pay more. Motherfuckers are getting an entire book. You get a hardcover book for the... like the Trails in the Sky trilogy of all the characters and all their bios, even down to the NPCs in the game. Not just the main characters. All the NPCs in every town and everything. I was like, what? That's what Japan's getting? And we're not getting that, by the way. We're not getting that. Japan is also getting copies of the original Trails in the Sky, along with their special edition. This place seems a little odd. Let's search the area and see if anyone else is here. Alright. Bye. What's that? A giant crystal stands before you. Its presence seems to soothe your body and soul. Adol's health has recovered. Approaching a crystal fully restores HP and recovers negative status. From the game over screen, you can retry from the last crystal you approached. Sounds good to me. Doom, 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 doom. Also, the cool thing about Falcom games is that they always put them on streaming platforms, like the music on streaming platforms. So, if there's a song you like, it's more than likely on Spotify or Apple Music, most likely already. Looks like some driftage washed ashore. Not the red meat. The items may come in handy. Be sure to check to the shore often. Oh, okay. Cave seems to go on forever. There are no signs of anyone inside. Maybe search elsewhere for now? A beautiful stream is flowing through here. This looks like a perfect spot to quench your thirst, but there's no sign that anyone else has been here. Alright. Oh, that's her over there? Yeah. A large empty plot of land stretches over the slope. There's no reason to go that way. Alright, alright. If you say so. Let's go back to Laxi and see what she says.
There's naught but ocean as far as the eye can see. Where on earth are we? Hopefully there is a settlement nearby.
If we knew what happened, we wouldn't need to search for clues, now would we? Perhaps, like us, the others have found themselves cast adrift on this island. Let's stop wasting time and continue our search. So mean. I've searched the area, but there doesn't appear to be anyone else here. I did notice, however, that this area is surrounded on all sides by rocky cliffs. Indeed, this place is remarkably well fortified. Given the absence of beasts, this may prove to be a suitable location for a base camp. My word. Just now, I thought I saw someone walking by over there. Of course they're going to the cave. Indeed, whether it's a castaway or a native, we stand to learn something either way. Let's pursue them at once. All right,
they ain't me. Run them hands up. Put your paws up, homie. Run them things.
Why isn't that coming up for me? Hold on.
All that. I'ma need that. Run that.
There you go. Thanks for the raid, Sean. I appreciate it. What is going on, y'all? All right, so what did Sean make y'all watch and play today? What's going on? I see you've been playing Pragmata. How you liking it? Awesome. I have means to play it, but I'm gonna wait. So the reason why is because I'm gonna buy it on Switch 2 and play that on my plane ride for my trip later this year. That's gonna be my game I play during my trip. Because it's about a 9.5 out of 10 for me. Still not done with it. The new Mega Man with the little girl for a backpack? I know, right? Just so you know, Sugar Buzz, it's not April 1st anymore. By the way, I just want you to know that. I did play a little bit of it though. It's great. I also played the demo, which the demo is basically like a alternate version of the first part of the game, which I think is cool. They made it a little different than the actual beginning. What is this place? This cave runs deeper than I expected. Pause. Of course not. Who do you think you're talking to? Just hurry up and keep moving. I don't know, you sound kind of scared. I had to ask a question. What is my definition of an RPG? I mean, it does have to have certain aspects of it. I wouldn't say just not any game can be an RPG. Like, for instance, I consider the Tales games and the Ys games, which are action RPGs, but I consider them RPGs because they have certain elements that will make it an RPG. I don't consider Kingdom Hearts an RPG. I consider Kingdom Hearts an action game with RPG elements. Same with Symphony of the Night. I don't consider it an RPG. It is a action adventure with RPG elements. Said it was top 5? I mean, Ys is awesome. You can't go wrong with any of them, really, to be honest. This place looks like it's been lived in. Do you think someone could still be living here? No. Look how old it looks. It's a Metroidvania with art. Yeah, that's literally what it is. It's a Metroidvania game. I agree. This hovel seems too dilapidated for anyone to be living here. I wonder how long it's been abandoned. Perhaps there's a clue here waiting to be uncovered. Look around. Barrels are empty. This particular Ys game is apparently the best one in the franchise, so that's why I'm playing it. But I also am playing Oath and Felghana on my Switch too. Does it have to include slimes in some kind of way to be considered an RPG? No. Not every RPG has slimes in them. Slimes are a classic enemy for an RPG, but they don't need to be in one. May I ask where this question is coming from? Is this a discussion that happened earlier? I need to know. Cause like... You just want to know? Fair enough. Oh, sweet, we got some armor, finally. We were talking about Castlevania before we joined in. Oh, okay. Is Pokemon an RPG? Yes, it is. I said you're role-playing a vampire. You know, that's the same people who say Zelda's an RPG, but Zelda's not an RPG. It's action-adventure. But Pokemon is an RPG. It's a monster-catching RPG. It's basically a kid version of S&T. Sometimes a vampire killer. But if you're basing it off a literal definition of playing a role, then any game could be considered a role-playing game. But not every game is a role-playing game. Every game, yes, you play the role of somebody, but not every game is a role-playing game. Like I said, there's specific elements. There's a specific element of quest, specific element of leveling up. All sorts of things are considered that. Grand Theft Auto 5? No. You know what, though? What I will say is an RPG, the Yakuza franchise and Shenmue could be considered RPGs. And I'm talking Yakuza before Like a Dragon. Yakuza has already, even before they did the turn-based switch, which was awesome, by the way, it was practically an RPG already, with just the way you have to level up. You're literally grinding out stuff. Like, just because you're in a little sandbox city, right, doesn't mean that you don't have to do all sorts of things to level up in Yakuza. And it's not easy to level up in Yakuza either. Just playing through Like a Dragon and it's great. Yeah, why didn't you finish it yet? It's not that long. Hurry up. Hurry up. Actually, there's no rush. They haven't even announced the next game yet, so you're good. But the sequel, Infinite Wealth, is longer than Like a Dragon. I will say that. Some side quests be taken over. That's a you problem. But it's not a bad problem to have. The side quests in Like a Dragon, in particular, are so good. And some of them are just so dumb. The pound mates is crazy. Yeah, to get the pound mates, you gotta do the side quests. And some are really good. But some of the pound mates you won't get until you do the story either, by the way. So like when you get like the Tojo clan officers, you have to go through the story for those. The baby side quest was ridiculous. The one where you have to try to not fall asleep in the movie theater, or you have to prevent the sheep from getting you in the movie theater is nuts. It's one of my favorites. The Pound Mates is a wild title, I know, right? They know it is. A moment of your time, please. I noticed something during our previous encounters. Yes, aerial combo, skill finish. It seems beneficial to be proactive in the use of aerial attacks and skills. How does that sound to you? Sage advice, if I do say so myself. Good, if you heed that advice, future battles should end in our favor. But yeah, the dragon cart is good. Although the dragon cart gets even better in the next game. They actually improved on it a lot. And one more thing. Yes. I didn't know that. You did, really? If you already knew that, you should have told me sooner. Why is she trying to be nice? She's trying to be mean and nice at the same time. Her bitch ass. Anyways. Virtual Fighter as well. Do you have the actual Virtual Fighter, or are you just playing it through Yakuza? It's been like 2 hours playing, yeah. I make sure I play Yakuza Virtual Fighter at least once in every Yakuza game. That's like the one game I always play. I need to buy Revo. I haven't bought it yet. At least, no, I'm lying. I haven't bought it yet on PC. I do have it on PS5. I actually love it, but I'm super bad at it.
My turn now.
I got some friends at work that play too. Actually, at work there's an entire group of FGC dudes, so I was like, you know what, Seattle FGC is pretty dope. I've heard good things about Seattle FGC, but I never actually like knew anyone until now from it. You know, they have a little spot called the Salon, which I've been wanting to go to. I just have to find the time to. Yeah, I just have to find the time to go. But the Salon, they mostly play Street Fighter 6, and I haven't touched that in eons. I haven't touched a fighting game in eons, to be honest. Because my scene is ass? Yeah, North Carolina's not that good. What do you suppose that is? Who on earth is this? Somebody dead. What the... I live across the water for Seattle. Been waiting to go to the Salon, but I don't know if I can find time. Nice. Wait, so you live on, what, Eastern Washington? As people, nah. Very select few will go outside to play locally with. Based on this tattered attire, I don't suspect that must have been the remains of a pirate. Oh, so you're west. Okay. Wherever this person was, they must have died many years ago. But why were they here to begin with? It's a good question, but I'm gonna take that revive medicine he got, though.
My turn now.
Not the my turn now. I think there's a boss coming up, right? Actually save before we go. Look at the captain.
Did you see that? I'm certain that was a person.
But yeah, as far as RPGs go, you can definitely tell when you're playing an RPG and when you're not. Last East game I played was on PSP and loved it. Which one? They're all on PSP. That's very vague.
Come, we must catch up to him.
The fuck is that? A Batman thing? What? Biff Terraza, the Nocturnal Lord.
This beast!
I think he had blue hair. Well, that must have been E7 maybe. Because I think you can play as Dogi in that one. So there's only one other game where you don't play as Adol, and that's East Origin. If I remember correctly. There's a lot of people with blue hair.
Then I won't hold back.
Who's I playing as? Extra skill. Alright. Did not mean to do that flash guard, but I did it. I gotta be careful. Forgot I'm playing on hard mode, so. Well, this is East 8, so if it doesn't look like this, then you probably got East 7. This one in particular was Heat. I beat it last year. Couldn't tell you, never played it. Fair enough. But it was probably Lacrimosa, Donna. I know this one in particular, everyone was playing. Victory is ours, Mr. Kristen. Now then, we must resume our pursuit and follow that man. So she gonna pretend like she's not enjoying his company. It's crazy. There's a few PSP ones. There's Memories of Celceta, which they're remaking into Revelations of Celceta. There's Oath and Felghana. I think East Origin is also on PSP. I think they remastered or remade a lot of them for PSP. Yeah, Falcom was just dishing them out.
It's just...
Nah, he's behind that rock or something, right?
Pardon?
I'm hardly the type to get discouraged.
I caught whatever one that was on my PSP ISO site. I think the red-haired dude was on the front. I would hope so.
Oh, Adol. Is that you, lad? I'm surprised to see you alive and well. I've been searching the area for people, but I did not expect to find you.
You're...
Oh, Adol. Who might this be?
Maybe somewhere else. No one has anybody buff is literally built like a refrigerator. Honestly, the Vita was dope. Best D-pad I ever touched. Vita was dope. Too bad it tanked, unfortunately. It really is. The Vita was like, if you liked RPGs, that was literally the best little thing to have for RPGs. The Trails games were on there. East was on there. Lots of remasters of RPGs were on there. Then you had the PS1 classics too, where you could play RPGs on there. Like, it's fantastic. Adol introduced Laxia to Captain Barbaros, then explained what had happened thus far. Afterward, Captain Barbaros explained how the Lombardia sank. That's all I know about the sinking of the Lombardia. So everything Mr. Kristen said was true. My actions have placed my passengers in harm's way. It was best for indie platformers before Switch came out. Yeah, that is true. But that's also because Nintendo has a dedicated indie, like, publisher thing. Like, I'm to blame for all this. You couldn't have known this would happen, so please don't blame yourself. I understand that you execute your duties as captain with utmost sincerity. You have my deepest apologies. But yeah, not to put myself out there, but yeah, as compared to most companies that just claim to really, you know, love their indie publishers, Nintendo got them on lock. I don't know why. I don't know what pushed them to go that route, but they really do. Still, it's difficult for me to accept everything about your explanation. Do you at least have any idea about where we are now? From the looks of things, we seem to have washed ashore on an island. Judging from our position when the ship sank, and the direction of the current at the time, we must be on a deserted island, the Isle of Saren to be precise. A deserted island? I've never even heard of this. Isle of Saren. Adol proceeded to tell Laxia the legend of the Isle of Saren. A cursed island. Could such a place truly exist? Oh no, unfortunately I am not mistaken. No one sets foot on this cursed island. I never thought I'd end up here. For real. Passenger liners, merchant vessels, pirate ships. Many ships have gone missing in this region of the sea. If the passengers and crew all washed up here like we did, maybe we found what was left of the castaway trapped on this island. No, I'm sorry to cause you worry. As long as I'm alive, I will continue to uphold my duties as captain. Like Laxia, there may be other passengers on this island. In any event, we need to understand our situation without a moment's delay. Can't wait to hear what I think about Pragmata. It's going to be some time. I'm like literally saving like Resident Evil 9 and all the other Capcom games that are coming out, except maybe Onimusha. Onimusha I might play day one, actually. That might get streamed. I'm not even going front. That's a franchise that's been needed to come back. But I'll catch you later, man. Thanks for coming through. And thanks again for the raid. Every survivor will need to work hard to ensure we all get off this island alive. Yes, I certainly hope so. Now then, there's no use standing around here. Let's be off. Adol and the others retracted their steps and made their way back to the inlet. So, what do you intend to do now? Yes, about that. Since you're an adventurer, Adol, I was hoping I could enlist your help. Adventurer? So you really aren't a sailor? First, I would like you to find the other surviving passengers like Laxia. It's more than likely that the other passengers have drifted ashore into this island. Damn. Some may even be women and children. We must act fast. Indeed, I'm counting on you. There's something else I need you to do while you search for other survivors. I need you to draft a detailed map of the island of Saren. I'm an experienced cartographer. Is that so? How fortuitous. No ships sail through this area, which means rescue may never come for us. So it falls on us to plan our escape, as we'll likely be on this island for the foreseeable future. For that reason, we must learn all we can about this island, for everyone's benefit. Yes, we need to stockpile food and water and prepare a ship of our own somehow. Do you think you can help me with this, Adol? You truly are an adventurer. I need to continue exploring the coast, but I'm considering building our base here. We'll need a base camp if we're going to be stuck on this island for a while. Captain Barbaros, what about me? I would be safer if you remained here, Laxia. In times as desperate as this, are you suggesting that I sit idle and do nothing? I appreciate your concern, but it would bring dishonor to House Roswell if I remained here. I will accompany this adventurer. She just want to hang out with your boy. But besides, a servant of mine accompanied me on this voyage and is still missing. I cannot allow someone to search for him on my behalf when I'm capable of doing so myself. I understand. Very well, I will respect your wishes. Still, we do not know what dangers await us on this island. Do be careful. Thank you, we'll be off now. Said you got ads. Damn. I don't know how to prevent those from coming up, actually.
Pardon?
My servant was a story I concocted to persuade the captain. Now then, Mr. Kristen, who exactly are you?
Hello?
You certainly know how to wield a sword. That much I will concede. But I've never met anyone so audacious, so frivolous, that he would introduce himself as an adventurer. You might as well call yourself a tourist or a sightseer. I will not tolerate anyone who speaks of adventure, as though it were some sort of life-affirming calling.
Okay.
Listen carefully, Mr. Kristen. I will accompany you, but only so that I may keep a close watch on you. Because you remind me of a certain individual whom I utterly despise.
Bro, I don't know who this person is. Why you keep... That doesn't even make any sense.
Silence. And on top of everything else, you've also seen me...
That was your fault. That wasn't my fault.
Now then, what are you standing around for? Let us be on our way.
Oh, by the way, guys, I have a new sim racing video on my YouTube channel. If you haven't seen it yet, I released it about 2 days ago. Ah, Captain, what are you doing here? It seems the digitalis plant grows natively on this island. I thought maybe we could use this to make basic medicine. I see. It would be helpful to have medicine on us while we're exploring. That won't be necessary. I just finished my preparations. All I need are the ingredients, and then I can make a basic medicine. However, I need to put the medicine in some sort of vessel. Mr. Kristen, I believe you're carrying an empty bottle. Could we use that? Ah, that will do nicely. If you run out of medicine, simply refill your empty bottle. Understood. Thank you very much. Nice. Just have him brew medicine. I do like that everything to harvest, you just attack. That's how you harvest shit. Very nice. Alright. I'm gonna take a short break, so I'll be right back, guys. Stay tuned. All right, y'all. Sorry about the wait. Let's go. Let's see if anything came up. Oh, nothing yet. Let's start searching for the other castaways and mapping the island. Can you show me all the areas you've been to thus far? All right. Okay. Pretty cool. Map will become more complete as you explore, of course. Yeah, I haven't been there yet. No problem. Thanks for coming, man. I'll probably be on a little bit earlier tomorrow, but just gotta plan it out, right? So you have a good night. Enjoy your Quaker cabin. I'll see you around. Boy, you out there in that hamlet. That Quaker village. Nice. And I see fish in the water and shit. I'm about to... I want... When can I fish? That's what I want to know. Not even gonna front with y'all. Oh, their health is over there on the side there now, huh? Oh, these grew back? Yeah, I haven't been here yet, it says, right? East 1 or 2. Nah, it's because I'm playing those on my off time, you know. They said this was the good one. They said this was a good one. That's why I'm playing it. So those are the only ones you played? Yeah, I'm playing Oath and Felghana now, which I think is East 3. I also have East Origin, which I need to finish. Yeah, me too. This one I got like during the pandemic, I think. It was on sale for like $10. And then I got Oath and Felghana and Memories of Solseta on Steam as well. And I ended up Oath of Felghana, the remaster, was on sale on Switch, so I bought it.
I see a large mountain to the north.
And then East Origin I also have on Steam and Switch. Abby's origin.
Hope there are more survivors.
I think I have it somewhere else too. I just don't remember. But how you been, man? You decide to finally get off Marvel Rivals and relax, you know? Decided to remember what it's like to, been a sucky night? Fair enough. My game crashed at the end of the line. Oh my god. Yeah, that was somebody telling you it's time to go. It's time to stop. Yeah, you know it's time to stop when that happens. Someone's footprints are here. What the hell is this? Halfway through Diamond 1 down to Diamond 2. Damn. The beasts in this area look especially dangerous. We must be on our guard. Gotten used to combat, yeah. Pressing RB to block and enemies attack right when it connects. You'll gain temporary invincibility and your SP and extra gauge will fill. Okay. Pretty cool. Just want to get GM and quit for the season. Oh, didn't the new season start recently? I think. If I remember correctly. Got a lot of people that play, so I think that's what everyone's kind of on. That's what that was, okay. Temple was this past weekend? Yeah. Yeah, because I saw a lot of people on this weekend. I was like, must be a new season. Must be a new season. Okay. But half the season are like 4 weeks? Oh, okay. That's not too bad. Black Cat got released. Is she hot? I mean, it'd be kind of hard to make her not hot, I feel. So people be thirsting hard? Okay, that answers my question. That's my question. I know most people know about Catwoman, right? But nah, I'm more into Black Cat, you know. What is that? Hold on. Okay. Okay, these guys are weak to Slash. That has meow and bold sequence across her chest. Like the juicy tattoo that people be getting. Actually, I can't even say that. It's like the juicy like pants or shorts that people be wearing. Although I remember when I worked when I worked at the local bank back in my hometown, there was a chick that came in once, and she would come in every week, right? And this girl literally had juicy tatted on her chest. And I said, what the hell, bro? What the hell? I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. Like, you know, usually I always hear stuff about that in jokes. And, like, I had seen people wearing the shorts and stuff. I mean, it's like Miami, Florida. Like, people be in the coochie cutters all the time, right? So, to see that tatted... The rest of the outfit is a miniskirt and tiny... Yeah. But yeah, I saw it tatted, like, literally across her chest. I was like, what the hell, bro? It was like when I first started, too. I was like, what? So, like, you know, the professionalism, I had to learn it because I was like, how do you not laugh at that? Like, how do you get to the workday? Bruh. What's up, Tiff? Yeah, she had it tatted on her chest. I said, what, bro? I said, what the hell, man? Yeah, needless to say, there were quite a few characters at that bank. For sure. What is... Whoa! Hey, man. Oh, he's gonna kill me. He's gonna kill me. I'm dead. Probably has regrets now or some shit. I wonder if she has regrets now. I don't know. I don't know. She didn't seem to care. I mean, to her credit, I mean, she wasn't bad looking, and she was pretty thick. So I guess that is accurate. You know, you just have an accurate. I don't know. But yeah. Whew. All right, let me get back in the game. When we get older, people with tats. When we get older, people with tats like that, I always ask them the story behind it. Just imagine it's no. She's definitely not that old now. Well, she had to be like younger than me for sure, or at least the same age at the time. So now she's only like 30 something with a juicy tat. Which she might have regrets about that, yeah. Okay, I don't have a character that will defeat that just yet. Like, I don't have a character that has a... Ooh. I keep pressing the I keep pressing the left stick. I keep pressing it down by accident. Okay. That was a save point there. Perfect.
Looks like we can rest.
Yeah, she will be. Yeah, she will be. That is true. I'm just saying, I don't know if she's regretting it yet. Maybe maybe somebody will. I've seen them get so embarrassed when I do my skin assessment and see them. The ones with the biggest regrets are the ones with the racist tats. I bet. That will be funny. Yeah, all I could think about though when I saw, I was like, wow, that's what you like. It's one thing to wear the clothes, but you got it tatted on you. It's crazy. Something nearby is making noise.
What is that?
A dinosaur, probably. Oh, the Jurassic Park. Yeah, I bet they do regret it. I mean,
That sound.
they have these big ass racist tattoos, and then they have a black woman that is the one that's doing their skin assessment. If I was them, I'd be embarrassed too.
Okay.
I know.
Ah! Oh! Oh!
They become so apologetic.
Please help me!
What in the? Who are you?
Oh, it is a dinosaur. Yeah, at that point, why would it bother you? Because it's like, look, I don't really care about what you did in your life. You did the stuff you regret, and if you want to regret it now, that's on you. But you did it. A Valadriel. You know what I mean? Yoshi? Yeah, that's the Yoshi from the original Mario movie. I remember that. This creature seems different from any other beast or monster that Adol has fought before.
Come on! Right place, right time. This has got to be fate. Come on, kiddos! Help!
Alright, let's see how many times I'm gonna die. Oh, he's got a weapon too? Oh, okay. At least he's fighting with us. Hey, yo, 125 damage? You gotta have a weak spot, right? Oh, no. Oh, I fucked up. Okay. Seems like the head is a weak spot. Okay. I don't think I have anything to heal. Yeah, I ran out of... I've already used a revive, so... An anchor scythe? I guess so. Let's find out. I'm guessing it's supposed to be some sort of hammer. That barrel roll. I love it. Okay. What is that? Yo, big man schmoving. Hold on when I get the flash move.
It's so vicious.
I don't know, big man kind of cool. Oof. I'm gonna get my ass whooped though. That's for sure. I need to. All right, what we got? Okay. Oh, he shoot. Well, okay. I like this guy. Hold up. I kind of like him. Big bodies. Definitely an anchor. Yeah. Oh, cool. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of health too. Okay, Adol did not level up because, yeah, he did not level up.
Such ferocity. Could this, in fact, be...
No, no, are we gonna eat it? The main protag doesn't need XP. That is true. He'll get all of it back. Get some bullshit in 2 chapters.
Thanks for saving my ass. I don't know who you kids are, but I love you anyway.
What do you think you're doing?
Why did she slap Adult again?
Sorry about that, little lady. Guess I got a little carried away expressing my gratitude.
Why not slap Adult?
Your words will more than suffice.
I mean, Adult did see her naked. Wasn't his fault, though. It was actually her fault. But she slapped him the first time, that's why. Oh! The hell? Maybe. Not for us to judge, though. But still.
Maybe.
Sure was. I was heading back home from a long job when the Lombardia up and sank on me.
Sahad.
The name's Sahad Nautilus. I'm a fisherman from the Grecian region.
A fisherman with the last name Nautilus, of course.
Nice to meet you.
Adol introduced himself.
I'm Laxia. Laxia von Roswell.
Adol and Laxia. Got it.
Well, see, she did all that talking with Adol. Well, she introduced herself to Adol, but she's not doing all that talking now.
Man, all the islands and the gate to sea, and we just had to wash up on the Isle of Seiren.
For real.
You know of it?
Of course I do. Growing up in Greek, my folks would always tell me, "You better behave, Sahad, or I'll leave you marooned on the Isle of Seiren."
Yeah.
Every time my pop threatened to dump me here, I'd get so scared I'd piss my pants.
So where you're from, the locals know to avoid this place? Do they also know beasts such as this could be found on this island?
This is just League Nautilus without the diving suit? I don't know.
Well, at least I didn't before today. Any ship what comes near the Isle of Seiren sinks into a watery grave. Or so it goes. But no one really knows what this place is like. I mean, I've heard folks claim they came ashore here, but they must have been spinning yarn.
Maybe.
No, not yet. Anyway, we should keep searching.
Man, I got the worst luck. I found this on the beach. Ended up smacking that beast with it by accident. Right in the kisser.
Oh, it actually is an anchor. It's a broken anchor. Might as well, right?
Ain't it? Figured I could use it to protect myself, but it ended up landing me in some pretty hot water.
I mean, you still managed to use it just fine.
Huh?
Look out!
Boy. Oh, he was like, you know what, y'all got it. All right. He didn't want the run back.
the hell out of me just now. But this ending works for me.
I suddenly feel extremely fatigued.
You and me both, little lady. What with that thing chasing me around? I'm surprised I'm still standing. Oh, looks like I've worked up quite the appetite, too.
This guy.
Say, how about you take me to your camp?
Look at that run. That jolly ass run. Bruh. Already my favorite character. Look at that. If they do make a new Warrior Land, he better run just like this.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna...
Let's go.
Yes!
Let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah, he's running for the bathroom.
Let's go.
For sure. What? Bro! Yo, Adol's trash, bro. Adol's trash, yo. I just want y'all to know that.
My turn now.
He's got to get trained up now. Because what the fuck was that? Looks like he did get some EXP, though.
Yeah.
Okay. Right, now he okay, he can attack these guys just fine. Looks like. Looks like anything with an armor. A 0 XP Adol challenge. I will save that for nightmare mode. This is my first time playing this one, really, so.
My turn now.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Nice.
Your turn, Mr.
Okay.
There's something there.
But yeah, I do like how the sounds they use are the same sounds they use in the older East games. The older, like, remasters. It's crazy work.
Oh, something's there.
Okay. I think there's a... Might as well take him back to the camp first before I call it a night.
There's something there.
Got branches. I know that we're essentially going to be rebuilding a camp or whatever. So I'm wondering how that's going to turn out. I'm guessing there'll be a lot of exploration in this one as opposed to other ones, other East games, which should be fun. There's something very addicting about slashing and going through enemies, seeing the numbers go up, you know. It's a dopamine rush I can't quite explain. Where's that coming from? Whoa. Yeah. I do have to remember that I'm playing on hard mode. That's gonna have its own challenges with like finding health items and stuff. All right, I could just do this. What am I doing? I'll introduce Saad. You're the captain of the Lombardia. Saad, I'm truly sorry for... Wasn't your fault. Huh? Judging by the current and the weather, that wasn't no ordinary sinking. I'm pretty sure them scary-looking tentacles are at fault for what happened. What we really should be worrying about is who those tentacles belong to. I really hope it's not the legendary Kraken. Anyways, I guess we can chalk this up to bad luck. I may be just a fisherman, but we men of the sea gotta stick together. Thank you, Sahad.
I hope this means more castaways are gonna start showing up.
Dogi?
Oh?
Mm-hmm.
And who might you be?
I ran across him while I was searching this area.
Hey, Adol! Looks like our bad luck hasn't quite run out yet.
Oh, he's evil? No, he's not.
I'm totally fine.
He just looks like a dick. Nah, that's dope. This is like his partner in crime, practically. His fellow adventurer. You should know this. You played the first 2 East games. He Adolf freed him from jail. He was like, yeah. We're life partners now. Pause.
It's gonna take more than some giant tentacles and a sinking ship to kill me.
He betrays Adolf.
After the attack, I grabbed hold of some...
Maybe when they finally complete East, he'll betray them.
I swear, this stuff only happens when I'm with you. There's a moment when you're around. Maybe. Not as much as you do.
Hell no.
How can they be so cavalier?
I guess that's what makes those 2 adventurers.
I don't know what your deal is, but I can already tell I'm gonna like you both.
Adol, we've been through a lot today. Let's compare our information so we can plan our next course of action.
Alright.
As you can see, we now have the makings of a base camp in place thanks to Dogi. The sun is already beginning to set. Let's rest up here for tonight.
Alright. Works for me. Okay. The footprints weren't that big. They could have belonged to a woman or a child. Oh, that's worrying. Yeah, I searched the area, but they must have already left. Just search for them at once, but it's simply too dangerous to explore an unfamiliar area at night. I hope they're safe. Let's search for them in the morning, Mr. Kristen. Something else I'm worried about is the monster that attacked you. All my life, I ain't never seen a beast that ferocious. Based on your account, that beast may be indigenous to this land. I can't believe something so large and aggressive could be lurking here. Beasts like that pose a real threat to us castaways. If there are other passengers on this island, we gotta find them and bring them here fast. Yes. We should fortify this area to better defend ourselves. Yeah. Sahada's a more ferocious beast than the Yoshi. No, that's not it. Starting tomorrow, I'd like you to oversee the development of this base, Dogi. Sure thing. What do you want me to do exactly? We need to build up our base so the castaways can be safe until we escape. We obviously need shelter from inclement weather, but we also need a place where we can store food. Eventually, we'll need to build a facility where we can construct the ship we'll use to escape. Wow, you're serious about this. Sounds like you want this base to become a regular castaway village. Indeed, I think you're the perfect man for this job. I'll assist you in any way I can. Just leave it to me. Can't wait to get it started. Ado, I'd like you to continue drafting the map while you search for other passengers. Perhaps tomorrow you can expand the scope of your exploration. Ado nodded. Of course he did. Still, knowing monsters roam this island, adventurer or not, I must admit that I'm worried for your safety. Much as I'd love to join you, Ado, I gotta take care of things here. In that case, I'll go with him. That beast may have got the jump on me, but I'm a good tracker and pretty damn strong, too. I see. Then please accompany Ado. What about you? Are you gonna go with Ado, too? Yes, I will. Welcome aboard. Now then, I think we should all get some rest. We have a long day ahead of us tomorrow and plenty of work to do. Thank you. It's time to go. It's time to skedaddle. Oh, that's it? That's the last bit of chapter? Interesting. Come on, back in the barn, everyone. Yes, yes, you're such good boys. Ado hears a girl's voice that he does not recognize. Is this a dream? Ah. What's the matter, Donna? Father, people are coming to this valley. Another vision then. Yes, its hue was crisp and clear. I think they'll be here tomorrow morning. Donna, are you? I'm okay. I personally decided to do this. You don't need to worry about me. I'm fine. I understand. I wonder who they are. They didn't look like people I know. They were wearing robes and riding carts pulled by big beasts. They're probably not merchants either. They never come this way during the rainy season. I wonder who you saw. The Temple of the Great Tree? The hallowed ground before the Great Tree of Origins where the maiden resides. Then Donna is... Yes, your daughter has been blessed with outstanding essence. We've come to escort her to the temple. Oh, but this is so sudden. Yes, we understand that. However, as you're no doubt aware, your daughter was chosen by the Oracle. I know, we can't refuse. Father, I've decided. The houses visited by the messenger are said to receive blessings afterward, right? And... so some shenanigans going on here. Chapter 2, The Castaway Banquet. Good morning. Why do you look so tired? A weird dream. I guess even adventurers get the occasional nightmare. We're supposed to search for more castaways, remember? You mean right now? Before we go, there's something I'd like to show you, Mr. Krista. While I was out for a walk this morning, I found a crate that had washed ashore. Inside, I found some clothes that looked to be your size. They're all well made and look appropriate for an exploratory excursions. Alright. Please, come this way. Okay, that's more like it. That's more like it. What do you think? These clothes are certainly more durable than a sailor's uniform. Please don't get the wrong idea. Given the circumstance, I merely thought we should use whatever we can find. But how did she know they were for his size? Anyway, I still haven't seen Sahad this morning. Let's find him so we can begin our search. You mean you haven't been looking for him? Okay. So now we can switch costumes and stuff. I do have DLC costumes, but I don't know if I'm going to use them. Actually, I am going to... Might as well bring them out. Alright. Adol's adventure clothes. Let's see what we got. Because all this DLC stuff came when I bought the game like eons ago. But I don't want to like use everything. I just wanted the costumes. She knows everything about him, all his sizes. It's crazy. But you never know, right? You never know. Oh, that's like his old armor. That's pretty cool. Not the adventure clothes. That's what he was wearing in the beginning of the game. Before we got casted away. Now we can wear this one. But I'm going ahead and save because it is time for me to get it going. Unfortunately, I do have to get ready for bed. But I will probably be back tomorrow. Since it's Friday, I won't have to worry about time constraints as much. So we'll probably really get into the game as much as we can anyway. Oops, excuse me. Sorry about that. So yeah, I will be back tomorrow for some more Lacrimosa of Donna. And I guess we'll find out what is actually happening with this mysterious girl that we just had a dream about. So with that being said, y'all take it easy. I will catch y'all next time. Peace out.